Hi guys, welcome back to another GGF video review. Today we have this brand new keyboard from Ozone Gaming Gear. It's the Ozone Blade. This is the box here, hasn't been opened yet. So we'll just go over some of the main features you see on the front of the box. So it's got onboard memory, which is good, so you can save your profiles. Dual backlit, so it looks to be different colors you can set. 10 macro keys and on the fly profile switching, which is good. So more logos on the sides and that. So we'll go over to the back. Fair bit of info here. We'll just cover over each one, and then we'll just pause so you can have a look at the sub features of each item. So it's got dual backlit illumination, so you can change different colors. On the fly profile switching, 10 macro keys, 128K onboard memory to save your profiles. Game mode options, so it probably disables your Windows keys and that. 100 Hertz polling rate. It's got multimedia keys, which is pretty sweet. Anti-ghosting, so you can probably smash heaps of keys at once. Ozone user interface software, so it can you can set it all up with the Ozone software. And light intensity control, so you can probably have it full brightness and have it dimmed down a bit. So if you can just pause on there, and if you want to pause the video, you can have a good look at all those features. Alrighty, so now I'll just open this up. And we'll see what you get inside. So as you can see on the shot there, that's just what this product looks like on the Ozone website. So very much like the packaging on the keyboard. Alright, so back over to the keyboard. Okay, so you got plenty of packaging in there to keep it nice. Don't normally see foam these days, you normally just see cardboard in boxes to stop them from getting damaged. Okay. Just move this out of the way. Okay, so what else did we get? So we get a little mini CD with the software there. I'll just open that up and that's it there. So it's probably best just to go on their website anyway, so you can download the latest software. And then we have a little book here. So it's very much just like goes over the software and what you can do and things like that. I won't go over that because some other products on the back. I won't go over that because that'll take too long. Okay, so that's the keyboard there. You can get a shot on that. So straight away it looks very, very black keyboard, so very dark without being on. So I guess once you turn it on, that's when it's going to come to life. Okay, so just going over it. It's very thin. Macro keys 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 over that side. And then on the back, sort of a nice structured design. There's your feet, and then if we put that back up, it's like on a nice angle. I'll just undo this cord and see how long this is. This is probably your standard 1.8 meters. So yeah, that gives you plenty of length. That might actually be 2 meters. So that's nice. You can get your down to the bottom of your desk or wherever, and that's actually a nice USB plug there, gold plated. And it seems to have a little ferrite core on there to stop interference, etc. Okay, so we'll just plug this in and we'll see how it looks once it's plugged in. Okay, so I don't have the software up and running yet. What we'll do is just have a quick look what it looks like straight away. Okay, so Windows has detected it. So we'll see if any colours come up. Oh, there we go. So there's your brightness straight away. So at the moment, this lowest one means when it's all the way to the left means it's pretty much off, and then you can just slide it all the way up, and then that's your full brightness. At the moment, it's set to blue, and I guess to change this, we're going to have to install the software and configure the different profiles and the different colours. So what I'll do now is I'll install the software, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I got the keyboard hooked up now. I've got the driver installed. I'll show you that on the screen in a tick, but I'll just cover some more features of the keyboard now that it's on. I'll start from right to left. At the top here we have your LED brightness control, so that's all the way up and that's all the way down. So if I change it to the red off onto the red, you can control that up or down, so it depends how bright you want that. Go back to blue. And I'll go over the right keys now. So you got mode, light, control, so red or blue, and your function and your profile. I'll just go in a bit on those keys so we can see what those ones are. Okay, so the top one we got mode, so that just disables your Windows keys. That actually has a nice little on-screen pop-up to show that that's enabled or disabled. I'll show you that later on when I'm on the screen. Next one down is your light control, so you can have off, red or blue, and you can change those for what profile you're on. The next one we have your function, which is your function key, so you hold that down and then you can do like your media keys up along the F key, so you can have play, pause, next track and volume up and down. And then the next one down is your profile selector, so as you can see that just went red, so I've got different profiles set on that key there. So we'll just change it to blue again, and we'll just go across to some of the other ones. Alright, onto this side here. Okay, so pretty much over here you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4 macro keys. I'll show you that in the software. In a tick you can just configure those to pretty much anything you want. You can just record a standard macro. Okay, I'll just get that up on the screen now. Okay, so that's the driver software installed there. Let's have a look now. So first of all, you got your main settings when you start it up, so you have the keyboard right there. First thing I notice is every single key you can customize. You can just hover over it and you can see a little it's just sort of purple shade, and you can click on whatever one you want and you can assign a single key or a mouse key, which is pretty sweet for a keyboard. Most of them don't allow you to configure every single key on it. They're only sort of specific ones on the side or on the top. Over to the right, bit down below, we've got a macro manager, so these are for your macro keys, so you can set your macros and then you can assign them to the keys later. So you pretty much got unlimited key presses, you can record combinations and things like that, which is pretty advanced. Down below we got your create profile, load profile, save profile and edit profile, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 profile slots. So you can, and then when you hit the profile key on the right, you'll just cycle through those. Okay, so on the top right we got now macro manager. So once before, down below where you set your macros, you can assign them to these keys, which is good. And then over we have advanced settings here. So these the sort of more advanced things for you: insert, home, page up, delete, end and page down. So if you want even more keys, if you're playing sort of a strategy game or something, you can completely configure these keys if you need. So that's also a good feature there. We've also got a reset, so it just says, are you sure you want to reset the current buttons to default, which is pretty good, because I guess if you completely sort of changed all your keys and you don't want to go and change them back to the normal keys, you can just hit reset and away you go. What I'll do is I'll just go on the bottom of the screen there, and you will see that when I hit the function key, which will lock your windows, you'll see that okay, let's go profile. So yeah, down below it tells you which profile you're on. It might be hard to see, but it's kind of transparent, profile 4, 5, 1 and that. And if I just exit that, there's your Windows key. So it kind of says Windows unlock. I kind of like it how it's sort of really vague. It doesn't sort of take up the whole screen like some other software, and it's just nice and simple, and it tells you if it's locked or unlocked. So that's pretty much it. And then the tray icon's just a little rounder Ozone logo. So that's pretty much it. I found this keyboard pretty good. It's not mechanical, but then again, it won't have the price tag of a mechanical keyboard. And mechanical is purely just gamer's choice. You don't need mechanical. My personal keyboard isn't mechanical. I guess for gaming you don't really need them. So I played some games with this, and I found it great. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned next time.